Hi. So your favorite, not so favorite, top hat British person is back. It's been around about 4 months and a lot has happened. But I'm feeling good, I'm ready to film, and I'm ready to restart this whole entire channel with a fresh slate. Original videos will remain on the channel in case anyone wants to go back and see them, although there isn't that many. But yeah, so what you can really expect to see if you had a look at yesterday's video is Orion Drift content, Gorilla Tag content, Beat Saber content, and even the Odd Rec Room content. So yeah, that's pretty much all you're really gonna see on this channel unless a new VR game catches my attention. But it'll mostly, hopefully, just be Orion Drift, Gorilla Tag, and Beat Saber just because they are my main games. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed the new relaunch, and also love to see this amazing top hat again as well. It feels good to bring it out again. So yeah, well, let's have a look around and see what's changed with Gorilla Tag as well. A lot's happened since the last video. Obviously, I used to be orange and there's a photo of it up there somewhere. But yeah, so that's how I used to look compared to how I look now. Now, if you see me in person, I'm not going to look exactly like this. I may still have the original shirt on. I'm only keeping this one on just because I like how it looks right now. But who knows? I may just change it back to the other one, but who knows? That's a preference, but we'll see what you guys think. So, some of the first things you may notice that has changed with Gorilla Tag. I know I'm around about a month late, and I understand that. But some of the things we're going to walk around is obviously the new VIM shirt, which obviously I'm currently wearing. And yes, I did buy it when it first came out on February 7th or 8th, which does show that I have been on Gorilla Tag, but I just had no time to make any content yet. But obviously, I am making content now, which obviously is a big change, and hopefully, I'll have a video out once a week, hopefully. But yeah, so let's go into the new look of City, which I'm sure everyone's already seen by now, but let's pretend that you haven't and just pretend that everything you're seeing is new, as it pretty much is in a way. Obviously, the VIM store is up there, or at least it was. I do not know if it's still up there because I haven't been up there in a few days. But yeah, obviously I'm a little bit shaky. It's been a while since I've spoken in front of the camera before. But yeah, from what I know, VIM is now also on the third floor. I haven't checked it out yet, I haven't seen it yet, so we're going to experience that together, see if there's any cool cosmetics up there which we haven't seen before, or if there's even cosmetics which just haven't been out in almost a year or two. So let's go find out. Okay, so we're now in Silverback Studios, which is on second floor of City's, well, Great Gorilla Store. And just over to my side over here, I see the massive neon sign saying VIM. Let's zoom that in so then you can see it a little bit better right over there. So yeah, um, I've still not been up there, so we're gonna go up there together, see what it's like, see what's up there, and even see if we've got enough for any cosmetics, if there are any cosmetics up there. So let's go and have a look at it, shall we? Okay, so before we go up there, there are these gateways, I guess you could call them, which are green because I have VIM, but if you don't have VIM, these are probably going to be a colour like red or just something blocking the way. But yeah, and by the looks of it, there are two, so whether or not someone's able to glitch through here and get past it, that might prevent that from happening, but it's just theories. It's not a guaranteed reason. But either way, we're gonna go through it now. So yeah. Let's see. Whoa. My game kind of just lagged for a second when I came up here. And oh, it's got Metropolis. Are we in Metropolis is the real question though, because if so, that would be kind of cool. And by the looks of it, we are in Metropolis, but by the looks of it, the Great Gorilla Store's been scaled in a way to be bigger than the map, which definitely feels weird, but at the same time, it gives that premium feel where basically you're at the top of the city looking down on everyone, I guess you could say. Um, but yeah, by the looks of it, there are new cosmetics, so we're going to have a look at them now, see what we think of them, even try some of them on, and maybe if you like any of them, you can put them down in the comments and tell me which ones you prefer the looks of, and even if I should buy any of them, let me know if you want me to buy any because I would. So yeah, let's go have a look at some of the cosmetics. So. By the looks of it, we have got a new cape or a pre-existing one which just hasn't been out in a while. Same with a white one and also the banana one. And then over here we have the red glowing eyes, similar to my white ones, but a little bit different because these are from the original Halloween update back in 2021, I'm pretty sure. Then we have the blue versions, the yellow slash gold kind of version. Then we have this weird hair looking cosmetic. I'm not 100% sure what it's meant to be, but either way, it's there. It kind of looks like some form of a gym instructor. Then we have over here what looks to be a form of a ski mask cosmetic. Um, Again, I don't know what it is, but by the looks of it, it kind of looks like something like that. Then over here, we have another one of these, like, gym instructor kind of feeling hat, I guess you could call it, or even just a wig if you wanted to call it a wig. But then over here, we have a beautiful fly mask out. So yeah, you've probably seen a lot of people with these as they are quite common to come across. For the low price of 2,500 shiny rocks. Now then, over here we have what looks to be a banjo with its one string. Over here we have a basic rock guitar compared to the more premium golden rock guitar. Now, it's going to be more common that you see the basic one, but you never know. You might even see a couple VIMs with the golden one. Probably got it from in here because I know that cosmetic hasn't been out in a while. Then we have another face. This one has got the lightning bolt kind of effect where it just feels more like you're in the game than anything else. Then we have what looks to be bongos or some form of drum, in which you can just leave on your chest and play. Then over here we have a miniature drum set with a cymbal, a snare, and some other little bits and pieces. Then over here we have a golden plain guitar compared to a regular plain guitar. Now over here we have got a blowtorch, which definitely can cause a lot of damage, especially to them wigs over there. And then we've also got a paper aeroplane with someone's grades on the top of it, which tells us that even though they're failing, they are still going to go far, or at least in their predictions. But you need to stay in school, as otherwise you're going to most likely fail. As right now, school is the only thing you really can use to get an education. So, yeah. Then the view of Metropolis is really good. You get kind of the skyline kind of feel while still maintaining the balance of size. Um, and then it kind of is close towards the entrance, so yeah, let's see if I can glitch you guys out just so you can kind of see what I mean. Um, kind of feel. But yeah, so I I don't know if that's the feel they was going for or not, but either way, it is definitely an experience. When you first come in, first thing you'll notice is the neon VIM sign on the wall, which just gives it that more premium feel, seeming as it is a paid subscription. But yeah, one thing I will have to note about is that this sign kind of thing on the wall over here is floating, so it's not fully touching the wall. So yeah. But either way, you've still got your friends thing over here. You've got a purchase stand over here where you can buy shiny rocks and just buy the cosmetics using your shiny rocks you just purchased. Then you've also got the Gorilla Tag fan club VIM stasis area where you can subscribe or even just check how long you got left, or even enable or disable full body tracking, or even this gold status. So that's pretty much it for up here. So yeah, I don't think very much else has changed compared to what we've already seen. So by the looks of it, it's pretty much just that. Other than the maps inside of here are more winter themed, just because Gorilla Tag for some reason still has got all of its snow. Um, we're still in the Valentine's update, but this year they haven't done very much for the Valentine's update. Like, if you remember back in 2024 or 2023, they had a lot of heart balloons everywhere, and it just seems like they've not put as much effort into it this year as what they typically would. Now, a couple other things which has happened since I've been away is obviously the Gorilla Tag fan club came out around about just under a month ago. The super kind of versions of the game modes has also got its own section now, and also they came out. J-Man Curly's also got his own section. I do remember popping on and seeing his statue just up over there. Now, I have heard some complaints from people who don't like the fact that they're putting statues up there, but yeah. Anyway, let's go up here, and yes, they are still up here. So I'd imagine this is getting removed in the next update now that third floor is still being used and has finally got a purpose after almost 4 or 5 years of people waiting for it to get a purpose. Obviously there was the city revamp around about 2 years ago now, but since then second floor and third floor wasn't used, and then just under a year ago Silverback Studios opened. So yeah. Anyway, the cosmetics in here are just new wings, a turkey leg, the J-Man Curly blush kind of effects with two other wings. You have a lightning wing, water wing, and fire wing, probably to represent the elements if I was to guess. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this. Obviously, I'm glad to be back. Hopefully I'll have a video out once a week, or just whenever there's a new update, or even a Beat Saber video if I have spare time to make it, as I am a lot more busy than I used to be, as I've started taking up new things like going for a morning run, doing new art projects and stuff like that. So I do have a lot on my plate, but I am trying to make as much time for YouTube as I can and still get content out which hopefully you'll like, and hopefully eventually I can get a fan base and then maybe even a Discord server and fan codes. Who knows though, that's in the future. Right now we need to look at the now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Remember, subscribe, comment and like, because that's just the necessities for me to get further into this. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. leave a comment below on a cosmetic I should buy. Please don't make it too expensive, as budgets are limited right now. But yeah, have an amazing night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.